Today, I feel like I'm in Forza Horizon 4. We're up in Scotland in the Cairngorms National Park, where we have got beautiful roads, beautiful scenery, and a brand new Audi RS3 to play with. Yes guys, we have made it to Scotland. Mr. Joe Achilles is in the driver's seat. We have found some wonderful roads, even though the weather isn't that good. Joe, what's up? Welcome to the channel.
Cheers buddy, cheers. Perfect quattro weather.
Exactly. We have made it. We've landed in Aberdeen and we've taken about an hour or so drive, and we are driving the 2019 Audi RS3 Saloon. This is the Audi Sport Edition.
Yeah.
So this is a new thing that I will let all of you guys know throughout the duration of this video, but fundamentally today we've got about 6 hours with this and the new 2019 TTRS. An opportunity too good to turn down regardless of the weather, with the Cairngorms right behind us. Let's just get hammering this car, really start putting this 5-cylinder to the test, and just enjoy the day with a hood up and quattro. Right then, on to the meaty section of the video where we find out everything that's new about the new 2019 Audi RS3. So we're going to start with being in the Audi Sport Edition. So This is a new thing by Audi, and what they've done is basically taken the most popular optional extras, packaged them up into a UK exclusive edition. So you can only order this in the UK. £5,590 worth of optional extras if you were to individually spec them for the price of £4,000.
Yep.
So you're getting a saving, which is good. It's got all of the most popular things like pan roof, we've got carbon inside here, the all-important sports exhaust. Because one thing we found out on this trip is what, Joe?
Well, we're in a regular one earlier on, weren't we? And yeah, it was pretty quiet with the new OPF filtered exhaust.
Yeah, the 2017s sound much better.
Yeah, definitely.
So this has got the sports exhaust, it's got the upgraded seats.
Yep.
So there's a lot of cool things that are added into the Sport Edition that make it a little bit more luxurious, but for only £4,000 rather than £5,590.
Exactly.
But what that means is if you want to get really sensible, residual value wise, it's £1,500 better off at the end of the finance agreement than just having a normal RS3.
Yep.
Meaning that £4,000 comes down to £2,500, which over 24, 48 monthly payments is like nothing.
Yeah.
So the best bit of accreditation that Audi have had that they're doing the right thing is 70% of RS3 customers in 2019 are buying this one.
Yeah, and I would immediately anyway.
Yeah.
I'd do it blind.
It's literally a no-brainer. All for this sports exhaust, can't it?
Yes. Oh, okay. There's more sound in this one immediately, isn't there? Yeah.
Oh, DB11. Oh, and Bentley.
Oh, and a Bentley.
I think the RS3 is got to be out there with one of the best dailies.
Absolutely.
In terms of switching between comfort and cruising around with the light steering to being an out-and-out hooligan wagon, where you've got the 5-cylinder engine that screams. It just sounds like a baby R8 V10.
It does, especially from the outside, doesn't it? Like, they fly by, you're like, it could be either almost. And I think it's also, it harks back to the rallying days and the original quattro and stuff. It's just such a sound, and in this day and age where all hatches and stuff are going 4-pot, or, you know, this segment's all 4-pot, it's so nice to have a Larry 5-pot.
We actually had a hilarious conversation with someone very important with Audi. They have been doing a lot of research to try and find whether they are the only current producer of a 5-cylinder
Oh yes,
engine.
We won't say who that is.
No, and basically they're like, we're pretty sure that we're the only people. Volvo used to do it, but they don't anymore. Subaru don't do it anymore. We're pretty sure, but we also made them aware that some of you guys might know of a production car, maybe in China, somewhere in Indonesia, who knows, that has still do a 5-cylinder engine. So if there is, let us know in the comments. Audi seem to think that they have got that market niched to themselves.
Yeah, I'm keen to hear it. I'm gonna be looking out in your comments because
I really want to know.
I don't think there is.
I don't think there is.
If I'm being honest, but yeah, if there is, then obviously I'm just playing games.
None. None when they're on this chassis though.
Yeah,
are
no.
as good.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if there are 5-cylinder engines out there that are being produced and put in cars, it's safe to say that they're none as most successful as this. It's a great engine on a wicked platform.
Yeah.
This has won International Engine of the Year award for the last 9 years.
Unbelievable.
Since 2010.
That's a stat that you're not gonna. I mean, that's an incredible stat, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's what Audi told us it for a reason, so that we could repeat it, because I've loved the RS3. The first press trip I ever went on was for the Audi RS3 Sportback, like the first original. It was 2015, 2016.
Yep.
That era.
Yep.
And I remember like hooning that car around. We were the only car to run out of fuel on the first run, because I was just going up and down the gears. And getting the pops and bangs, which we're not getting anymore with this new OPF filter on the RS3.
No.
Which it is a little bit of a shame. We were talking about, does it take away a little bit of the character? Does it strip it down a bit? Does it even give us less of a sense of speed, because we're not getting that sound attachment?
Yep.
And it's...
I think it kind of does, doesn't it? I mean, there's no doubting that, like, yeah, we did talk about this off camera earlier, and I think, yeah, sound does give some drama, especially to a car like this. It's an angry, it's an angry pit bull of a car, isn't it? And I think without that major sound and the cracks and pops, a bit like the new R8, the pops and bangs have gone, but it's still under load. What was that? Sorry.
Yeah. I think there's more interior noise pollution.
Yes.
Rather than it's actually coming out of the rear of the car.
Yeah.
Which could be said to be a sad thing.
Yeah.
But then again, you're saving yourself money with this Sport Edition.
Yes, yeah, exactly. And unfortunately, it's the way of the work. Like my M2 comp
I joined you on the day that you fitted the exhaust.
Yeah, exactly. And even with the exhaust, it still lacks the character that the original M2 had.
I just decat it, mate.
Just decat. Yeah, I should just give it to you for a week of videos. It'll come back wrapped with a massive exhaust,
with an angle grinder, and your car will sound like a Formula 1 car.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea. But yeah,
I think a lot of people now that are picking up 2019 cars, taking advantage of the new Sport Edition, they'll just do the exhaust. They'll just change it to an aftermarket one, and get all of the flair back that you have from the 2017 car.
Yeah.
So I think now we've kind of maxed out our time with this very special car. It's not a limited production car, but a lot of people want to drive this. So should we go give this car back and take our lesser spec car?
Yeah, absolutely.
Back?
Yeah, for sure.
Step into the luxury of the TTRS.
How's it going, man?
Now this is, as a first impression, a little bit of an upgrade as opposed to the RS3.
It is. I love the cabins in these cars. I just think they're perfect, aren't they? They're just plain, but everything is where you need it. I love these vents with the controls in the middle. Obviously,
got colour-coded centre console here. A lot of Alcantara, carbon fibre. This is the Sport Edition TTRS. Guess how much it costs?
It's about 60, isn't it?
67.
Oh, this has got everything on it. Contrasting stitching, I'm guessing, is another thing, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, 67. It's a lot of money, but then I guess what's a Boxster S is probably in a similar price bracket, really. Yeah.
When you think RS3, same engine and stuff, the TTRS is obviously set up to be a lot more sporty. Yeah. But this interior is a step up.
It does. It feels really nice in here. I've always liked the TT cabin, especially in the newer ones. The rear seats are next to useless as they are in a lot of these smaller sort of 2+2s, but you know what they're like, good for luggage and stuff. And,
exactly.
And if you need to squeeze someone in there, you can. Yeah. But you could definitely get a Seb Delaney behind me.
He is actually down there. But yeah, look at this. As a point of view, that is not a bad view.
No.
Love Alcantara.
You're right there, mate.
Yeah. Joe's literally just taken off in a TTRS for us to do some flybys, and I'm really annoyed that the camera wasn't on for my first impressions of just driving the TTRS to a location like this so that we could do some flybys. The front turning is so direct, and that throttle pedal, you really feel the weight difference between the RS3 and the TTRS. I'm going to shove a camera up just so that I can try and capture it whilst I'm driving, but my God, TTRS really feels like a sports car. I think it's fair to say that Joe is having fun in the TTRS. I'm going to call him in now. This is his first impressions. I'm going to leave the camera rolling and try and capture what he feels about the car.
Fail.
Thoughts?
Uber?
Thoughts?
Really good, mate.
Yeah?
Yeah, really noticeably quicker than the RS3.
Yeah.
It feels 200 kilos lighter,
yeah.
Which I'm sure it probably is.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it feels great, mate.
Looked like you were having fun.
Yeah, lots of fun.
It sounded like you were having fun.
Yeah, does it sound good from the outside?
It does sound quite good, yeah.
Okay.
But it looks really good under load when you're like on it.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like the old TTs. This is like a real monster.
It really is. I mean, I think it's the biggest compliment I could give it is it feels like an R8.
Yeah.
It's got R8 road manners, but you've got a better view of the road because you're sitting a bit higher.
Yeah.
But the turning is, you've discovered already, it is literally unbelievable.
Yeah.
It feels invincible.
Yeah.
And it's great. And on the brakes, it's really good as well. Like, yeah, I think, and good brakes inspire you to sort of be able to push on a bit with confidence. So no, I'm really impressed with this car. I am, and I know that they do still have a slight image problem, but as far as I'm concerned, it's a
baby R8.
It's a baby R8. It's a 60 grand R8, and down a road like this, you wouldn't be any quicker than an R8 unless you're Audi factory driver.
Yeah, I think I was annoyed that I didn't capture my first, you know, when we were just like finding stuff out for the first time.
Yes.
So I just wanted to roll the camera when I jumped back in, because obviously you were going through that first impressions.
Yeah.
And I definitely put my money in one of these.
100%.
Over a lot of cars.
Yep.
I think I said in my TTRS video back in December 2017 that this was the best Audi Sport product.
Yeah, and I actually said a similar thing about a year and a bit ago when I was in Australia and I drove the pre-face of one of these.
Yeah.
And I genuinely said, I think it's one of the best sports cars on sale today. I'd go as far as saying that. It's compliant. It is a 2+2, so it's a 2-seater, but it's practical enough to carry lots of luggage, and the boot itself is actually not too bad.
Yeah.
And I just think, it's quite, well, I wouldn't say it's understated, but it's not too over the top, but it's got enough wings and stuff to make you happy.
I love the new rear wing look. I think it looks great.
It does, and the badging on this
has got this has got the black. This has got the black badge.
Oh yeah, this has got the all-important black badges on it. Yeah,
that is a must. But yeah, I am truly, as is Joe, very impressed by this car.
Really am.
Really cool.
I'm genuinely smiling, and I have to, it pains me to say it, but I'm more excited driving this than I am in the RS3.
Me too.
It feels like a proper car.
Yeah. So we've had the opportunity of driving a few Audi RS products today, TTRS, and this, the Audi RS3 Audi Sport Edition. That's right? Yeah?
Yeah. Mate, I was asking you earlier.
I know, but now that you've asked me on Joe's video a couple of times, I've now questioned what it is actually called. You know when you say like a word over and over, like banana?
Yeah.
If you say banana, you start realising that's such a weird sound.
Yeah.
You start questioning its spelling and everything like that.
Yeah.
But one thing you don't have to question with this is it's got bags of performance, a hell of a lot of fun with the Quattro, sounds amazing, even though it's got the OPF filter. Sounds good, just needs an exhaust. That's the one thing that we have decided.
Absolutely, yeah.
So
it's
now,
still a fantastic car package.
Yeah, it's so cool, and it looks good. I think with the black pack, please sort these chrome badges out. Because much better. If someone can Photoshop black badges onto that'd be great. But yeah, as a package, great car. Love the Audi RS3 TTRS. You could just throw them around and actually max out the performance.
Yeah.
Whereas I find like a lot of the other stuff like RS6, R8 is just so powerful that you find yourself squirting the accelerator and then realising, oh, actually I've got a corner coming up and needing to back off.
So
these are so much fun. 50 grand, it is a lot of money, but you're getting a lot for your money.
Exactly, and most people finance these days, so it's all
Exactly.
about that magic monthly figure.
Magic monthly figures and residual values, and that is pretty damn good. So ladies and gentlemen, that is from myself and Joe in Scotland as we get run over by Parcel Force. And from Audi, the RS3 and the TTRS, it has been a whirlwind 12 to 24 hours or so, because we flew in the morning and we're flying out in the next 2 hours, but a lot of fun. So let me know whether you've enjoyed this video, whether you've learned anything. Head over to Joe's channel where we talk a little bit more and go into a little bit more detail between the BMW competitors and the Audi RS3. That is it. I'm out of breath, so I'll see you soon, guys. Please give this video some thumbs up.
Was that one of those words that you couldn't pronounce?
Yeah, banana. Please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check the link in the description so you can check out Joe's channel. I'll see you very soon. Take care, guys. Goodbye.
Cheers.